Good evening, Edgar. Good evening, Arturo. Gentlemen, you both know the rules. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves now. Come on, fighting at the belt.
So here we go with our second bout on Before the Bell from Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. Arturo Cardenas in the blue trunks and Edgar Cortes in the red. Cardenas looking to move to 16-0-1. Justin Shackle, Shakur Stevenson, Richardson, Hitchens with you here on Before the Bell as we count down to Ennis Stanionis later tonight on DAZN.
I'm expecting Cardenas to try to make this an early night because I think this is a last-minute replacement. So if I was him, I'll be looking to take my time and get the job done early.
We credit Cortes for taking the late assignment, not only because it keeps Cardenas busy, it's a chance for him to succeed on a high platform, but he also brought us these awesome shoes, Shakur.
Yeah, I like the shoes a lot. And sometimes you never know, a late replacement, they may have been training and putting in a lot of work, so we'll see right now. But he should try to go for the kill early.
You never know, maybe the style matchup might give him a trouble. He's fighting a southpaw when originally he's supposed to fight an orthodox, so.
Exactly.
Cardenas has built a reputation for being a very skilled and technical fighter, and he is a quality left hook that he uses wisely. And there it is.
Cardenas is already throwing with bad intentions.
Yeah, he said in the fighter meetings this week, he does not waste punches. He will lull you in and then unleash sharp, fast, impactful shots. But he throws with conviction.
Cortes seemed game, though.
Yeah, he seemed a little crafty, real crafty. I would like to see him come over top of the jab, though. Ooh.
Cortes punching back. Good counters. That might be his strategy on short notice. Thinking that maybe he does not want Cardenas to get warmed up and try and get his attention early on.
I think Cardenas should invest in the body early.
This first round, Cortes ain't fighting like a guy that's 9-7-1. He's boxing real good, using the ring.
That's why the guy Cardenas should touch the body.
Ooh, good shot by Cardenas right there.
Cortes.
Like Shakur saying, Cardenas should, slowly start touching the body. Especially with a late replacement type of guy. He probably haven't been doing his sit-ups or training, so let's see what he got down there.
His last official fight was almost 2.5 years ago. He suffered a 4th-round TKO against the undefeated Floyd Diaz. There you see Arturo Cardenas as we take a look at some of the action from round 1. Cortes doing a decent job punching with Arturo. I think you're right, Richardson. He looks like a fighter, yeah, maybe on short notice, but he's coming to win, at least for the first round.
And you could argue that Cortes probably won that round. So.
Yeah, I kind of gave the first round to Cortes, but I see Cardenas slowly inching in. He's slowly inching in, so maybe he'll get to the body.
And Cardenas gave us an entertaining fight back in August against Arachiga. He called it his toughest fight as he unloads here in round 2 because he only had a 5-week camp for that fight. But again,
there go that body shot. He felt that body shot right there.
And Cardenas walking him, and Cortes obeying his corner and turning out.
And Cortes' boxing good, but if he had a jab behind it, I think that he'll probably control Cardenas a little bit more. But I like what he's doing as a southpaw. Good hook right there.
There's a stiff right hand that snapped back Cortez's head.
There go that body work Shakur was talking about. And if he keeps staying out there, it's going to pay dividends real soon.
Yeah, he's slowly inching in and cutting the distance. I feel like it's only a matter of time.
You could say a lot of good things about Robert Garcia trained fighters, but investing into the body is one of the biggest traits that they have, and they work like no other.
Yeah, I also like the fact that his fighters are always comfortable in the pocket. They're always real good pocket fighters.
I think Cardenas would probably find him a little bit more if he start utilizing his jab. He's looking for the big shots, but the jab is going to be there to set it up.
What do you think of the way Cortes has been moving around so far?
I think it's okay. I think he's doing a little bit too much moving, but right now it looks like he's trying to fight to survive.
You know, when you find a guy like Cardenas, I call that doing what you got to do. You know, trying to at least survive at least, and even if you don't get the win. And he felt that body shot right there by Cardenas.
That body shot hurt him for sure.
I seen his face.
Cardenas just walking him down, able to sneak in a right hand to the body, then one upstairs.
Yeah, the body shot might do it tonight, or the left hook up top.
He whacks him with a right hand.
I would like to see Cardenas use his jab, though. He's really not using his jab at all.
That's what I said, Shakur. I think the jab was set up a lot.
Yeah.
The jab was doing a lot for both guys, actually.
Through 2 rounds, Cardenas has the look of a guy just getting started.
Cortes still look confident, though. You see him over here telling his corner, I got him. Just give him, I'm going to take my time, I got him. So maybe he sees something we don't.
How many things are happening in a fight that the average viewer outside the ring doesn't know about?
I mean, like I was saying earlier, your coach and the people on the outside can say do that, but they don't see the speed, they don't feel the power, and certain times you get caught with a shot and it might hurt you, but you probably got a good poker face. So there's a lot of things in there that people don't see or don't notice. So, yeah.
To me, boxing is 80% mental, and I feel as though, like you said, you know, guys get caught with shots, good body shots, and having that poker face is very strong to have. I think it's 80% mental, though.
For example, it was one fight when Shakur was fighting, I think it was Valdez, and Valdez touched Shakur with a good body shot, but Shakur had a great poker face, but I was like, he felt that. And after the fight, Shakur was like, yeah, he was right. I did feel that.
Yeah, you know, actually, I saw Valdez do an interview, and he said he never even knew.
Right.
So I definitely did a good job that night.
The art of fighting.
Is that something you practice?
Nah, I mean, it's just keep your poker face on, you know. I was taught that as a child, so no matter what, keep your poker face on.
A fighter that do that very well right now in boxing is Bivol. He keeps his face and his demeanor the same from round 1 to round 12.
You're right. You would never know Dimitri Bivol gets hurt. Here in round 3, this one's scheduled for 8 between Cardenas and Cortes. Again, it was originally scheduled for 10 with Cardenas facing Christian Cardo. Cardo pulled out for medical reasons and enter Cortes this week. The body work by Cardenas increasing here.
Good left hand right there from Cortes. I'm not going to lie to you. I like Cortes, but got to have him fight in 2 years, a late replacement, and a 9-7 record. He's boxing really good. Good straight left. And he's doing some real crafty things in there. Counter punching, boxing and moving. And he don't look like he's breaking down right now.
Yeah, I think Cardenas is making this fight a lot harder than what it has to be. He's just pressuring forward, looking for hard shots, but I think you got to let his hands go a little bit more and use his jab. So
I don't know. Maybe it might be the style switch up with the southpaw.
For sure.
But I like Cortes right now.
Yeah, he's definitely look like he's winning this round too.
So we could argue after this round if he gets past it, you know, consistently doing what he's doing. It could be 2-1 Cortes.
Ooh, big left hand by Cardenas, but again, Cortes wisely moving away.
Straight left.
Right hand by Cortes.
This right here is why you take every guy serious, because sometimes you never know who can show up on what night. So take everybody the same.
Facts. Oh, good shot by Cardenas. This is a good round for both guys.
The Garcia corner probably not liking that this is rather close after 3 rounds, but both with good punch outputs in that round.
I think Cardenas ended that round strong, so he should be up in the fight, but it's still a good fight. It's competitive, so you got to stay in it mentally.
To look at some of the best throws that Cardenas was able to put together in the fight so far. There's that left hook that caught the chin of Cortes. Another angle of it. And there you see Robert Garcia again instructing Cardenas.
And Cortes is catching him with some good shots, but it's just he don't have enough power to really keep Cardenas honest, but he's doing some good things.
And Cardenas 15-0-1 with 8 knockouts. He's going for a 14th straight win. Cortes coming out swinging. Cortes catching him with a right hand, but Cardenas answers right back with a 2-punch combo.
I would like to see more of that, following the guy out there. The guy wasn't expecting it, so he followed him out and caught him with 2 good shots. So I would like to see more of that.
Another left hook by Cardenas.
Cardenas can't forget about that body work. There you go.
That was a good check hook.
Both guys are doing a lot of good things, but they're still abandoning their jab. And I like how Cardenas is doing the 2-1, but if he sets up a lot of them shots behind the jab, I think that he can set up a lot more bigger shots and land a lot more bigger shots.
He could make this fight way more difficult for Cortes.
Yes.
Ooh, great body shot. He felt that body shot right there.
Cortes is a tough guy, though, real tough. And he's game.
He's born in Vineland, New Jersey.
Ooh.
Lives in Millville, South Jersey, born and raised. This is his 2nd pro fight in AC. Obviously taking a massive step up on late notice, but so far he's opening up some eyes here against an undefeated opponent.
Shakur, how you scoring this fight right
This
now?
is kind of hard. I guess Cortes started off the round like he's winning, and then towards the end of the round, Cardenas come back and kind of establish his spot. So honestly, I like Cardenas right now, but it's definitely a close fight.
Yeah, I think Cardenas' shots you can tell it's more effective, and he is being aggressive. So I will give him the edge because just off the strength of that. Cortes is hitting him, but it just seems like his shots is not effective. It seems like when Cardenas touch him, it's like it does more more of a damage.
Yeah, there was a good right hand from Cardenas moments ago that drove back Cortes.
Great 2-1.
Are you surprised that these shots from Cortes are still landing?
Great check hook.
Not really.
Yeah.
I am. I'm surprised just because of the fact that this guy is 9-7. So if you was the other guy, Cardenas, you probably would have took him lightly. And you probably would have never felt as though this was a threat in front of him. But right now he got a threat in front of him and he needs to pick it up.
Taking a look at some of the action from round 4. And I'm with you, Richardson. I think it's another round where both fighters did a lot of good things.
Yeah. Both guys is doing a lot of good things, but I'm giving Cardenas the edge.
These rounds are closer than we expected, but I'm with you.
Yeah, I think that just Cortes is giving up, some few shots, and his power just not effective enough to, I don't think, to sway the judges. But it's a good fight.
Start of round 5, again, scheduled for 8 between Cardenas in the blue trunks and Edgar Cortes, 9-7-1 from nearby Millville, a southpaw here in southern New Jersey. He's in the red trunks.
This can be one of them cases where you say styles makes fights. Southpaw that like to box on the back foot, and just a Mexican that's just bringing that aggressive style. So this is one of them fights that you can tell the style is making it for a good fight.
For either of you, in general, what is the toughest part about switching gears for a late replacement?
I think the toughest part is not knowing what to expect. You didn't train for this guy, so you don't know what to expect when you go out there. But you always got to trust in yourself. You got to trust in your skills and believe that you could beat anybody on any given night.
That is going to be ruled a knockdown. Cortes arguing that he slipped.
Yeah, I don't know. That kind of looked like a slip to me, but he definitely got punched at the same time. So it definitely be considered a knockdown.
Yep, a knockdown here in round 5 for Arturo Cardenas. We'll see it later on the replay.
But so what Shakur was saying, and when a guy is a late replacement and you find a late replacement, that's what separates a good fighter from a great fighter, knowing how to make adjustments. So you got to know how to do that on the fly. And this is just one of the cases for Cardenas. He just got to make adjustments.
Arturo Cardenas trying to improve to 8-1 here in U.S. fights.
Cardenas is looking to step it up, though.
Can he do it? And Cortes met him with a good left hand.
Caught him right in between his shots.
And Cortes trying to capitalize on the moment.
I like that. He got off real quick and tied him up. Smart boxing right there.
Edgar Cortes, no pushover here at Boardwalk Hall. Or could that awake the beast in Cardenas?
Cardenas got to wake up, though. He needs to wake up. Because this fight can end up going the other way, and he'll be real sad. So he got to wake up, pick the pressure up, and let his hands go.
Oh, good shot by Cardenas.
Good left hand, the check left right there by Cardenas, and another one.
How is this guy taking these shots? He's still staying up. This guy is tough.
Is this saying more about the durability of Cortes or the punch power of Cardenas? Or is it tough to tell?
I think it's both.
Cardenas looks like he's placing some good hard shots, but this guy's still, standing up to them.
Another really good round here in AC. You can see, though, the punches from Cortes, they're making a mark on Arturo Cardenas.
I still like Cortes, though. He's still game, still in the fight, and he's not giving up.
I think he's really frustrated that that was ruled a knockdown. We're going to see in a moment.
Can we see the legs, too, though?
The slip coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think there?
The left leg kind of tripped Cortes.
See it from another angle.
Oh, he fell off balance.
Yeah, it was off balance.
He fell off balance.
That's sad right there. That can probably, you know, cost him the fight because we don't know how he's going to finish off these later rounds. And I do believe he's still in the fight.
But a 10-8 round number 5 for Arturo Cardenas as we get going here with round 6. Again, scheduled for 8 in a match that is much closer than we all anticipated.
Like I've been saying all night, I think Cortes, both guys will make this fight a little bit easier for themselves if they start utilizing their jab. But that's a lost art in boxing nowadays. Oh, good defense right there by Cortes.
You have to wonder what has gone through the mind of Edgar Cortes here this week between receiving the call as he gets tagged with a left hand by Cardenas, and then here probably not trying to think so much as he gets inside the ring with an undefeated Mexican.
Like Shakur was saying earlier, Cortes had to been in the gym training, preparing, and waiting for an opportunity because he's in shape. He don't look like he's breaking down. He still look like a fighter that's, you know, that can go 10 rounds tonight, 12. So.
Yeah, I think Cardenas just need to pick up the pace, you know.
Good right hand followed by the left by Cardenas.
I think he's trying to wake up now, though. That's what I see. He's trying to wake up.
Oh, good 2-1.
Tagging with another quality left at the end of that combo.
That 2-1 never fails.
Another good right hand that tags Cortes, but from close range, Richardson starting to see a little more jabbing from Cardenas.
No, this right here, this moment for Cortes is fight or flight because he's picking it up. Cardenas is coming, so he got to fight him off and tie him up and get his respect back.
Yeah, I like this round for Cardenas. I think he's been picking up the pace. He's in control, and he needs to keep doing this. This is what he needs to keep doing to make sure he wins this fight.
Perhaps Arturo Cardenas, who has aspirations of being in a title eliminator later this year, finally overpowering Edgar Cortes.
This is the fight that Cardenas wants. He wanted to be a fight. He don't want a boxing match. A boxing match, he loses, so he got to go out there and keep fighting him.
This is what you call a Picasso, Shakur. This is how the picture's starting to come together now for Cardenas. And it's about time.
You call your art in the ring Picassos?
I like to call my boxing art, you know, because the first 2-3 rounds, they're like, what is he doing? And then it comes together. 6-7 rounds, bow, the shots start landing. And that's what boxing is about, it's art.
Cortes throws one left uppercut. Cardenas meets him with about 8 to 10 punches. And there, another 1-2 drives him back.
Oh,
another right hand.
Shot.
Best round of the fight for Arturo Cardenas.
That right there is how you separate yourself. You separate yourself from guys that you know is not supposed to be on your level, and I feel like that's what he was supposed to do from round 1. If he keep up this pace, he may stop him.
I think this might have been the round where Cortes started to feel in real time some of these punches, and he couldn't put on a poker face.
You know, guys like Cortes are made for the fight game. Tell you why, because they got thick skin. All these shots that he's taking, he's not bruised up, he's not cut up, and his skin is still taking it. His face is still, you know, up to par.
Yeah, I feel like he's been in the gym. He's been in the gym getting prepared, Cortes. He had to been in the gym to last this long, take these shots, and none but respect to him.
Here's round 7 between Cardenas and Cortes. Again, Arturo in the blue trunks, Cardenas in the red. I beg your pardon, flip that around. Cardenas in the blue, Cortes in the red.
And if I'm Robert Garcia, I'm telling my fighter, don't forget about the body. Keep going back down there.
Also, pick up the pace.
Yes, keep that pace up just from the last round.
You got to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, again, this was supposed to be 10 rounds. Now an 8-round fight. Last several fights for Cardenas have been 10 rounds. There's no reason really to take a round off here, right?
Nah, there's no reason at all. Like I said, it's a close fight. I think Cardenas is edging it, but you don't want to leave these type of fights in the judges' hands. And once again, Cardenas is not going to win at a boxing match. So when it's a fight, that's when it's in favor for him. Right now, he's having trouble because it's a boxing match.
And Cortes is just right back in the fight like that. The first half of the fight, Cortes been controlling it. And it's kind of been the same story with this whole fight. First half of the round, Cortes will do good then. Once we're in the round, Cardenas will start taking over and his will start taking over. So you never know how the judges are scoring it.
Cortez's corner is imploring him to keep that right hand up because when it's lowered, it's an easy target for that left hook by Cardenas.
Whenever he let his hands go, every time he let his hands go, he has success. So if I was him, I would just keep letting my hands go, let my hands fly, and try to get the guy out of
Straight right hand from Cardenas, a killer right. And Cortes is down. No debate about that one here in round 7.
It's time to go home. It's time to go home. He's hurt. It's time to go home. It's time to go home.
Can Cardenas close the show? Cardenas with a left hand.
You gotta tie him up.
45 seconds to play here in round 7.
Cortes' corner is telling him to tie him up.
I think Cardenas got to place these shots, though. You got to place these shots. You can't just shoot them. Place these shots. If you want to get them out of there, place them. Place them.
30 seconds to go. Cortes rocked with the left hand as Cardenas tries to accurately pinpoint lefts and rights. Yeah, that was a slip.
Yeah, he lost his balance.
Cardenas losing his footing. 10 seconds to go here in the round. Another left hand. Cardenas trying to close it out as the seconds tick off. Another impressive round by Cardenas, but maybe, despite a knockdown, Cortes somehow, you got to give it to him, still in this thing.
And I think I jinxed him because right when I said he doesn't cut or bruise, now he got to cut right over his, I think his right eye. But he's still in the fight. He's still trying to survive and get through the fight, and kudos to him. If I'm Cardenas, I'm like, finally, this guy goes down. Right on the button.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 8th and final round.
If I'm Cardenas right now, I'm doing everything that I can to get this stoppage.
Yeah, I agreed.
Crowd still filing in here at the beginning of our night at Boardwalk Hall, and they are filing in at a good time for this 8th and final round on what's been an unpredictable and yet rather exciting fight between the undefeated Arturo Cardenas in the blue trunks and Edgar Cortes, who at 9-7-1 took the late call here this fight week from nearby Millville, New Jersey, and has given Cardenas a run for his money.
Cole, if you're a Cortes coach, what would you tell your fighter? Go out there and fight, or just try to survive this last round if you're Cortes's coach?
I mean, I don't think he got too much to lose, so I would say put it all on the line. I think that shot hurt him, though. That big hook just hurt him.
Oh, yeah, Cardenas going for the kill.
And Charlie Fitz goes down.
Oh, why he stopped the action? He fell, not the fighter.
No one's there to give him an 8 count.
The fighters did not fall, ref.
Cortes is just trying to make it through this fight now. His mind is made up.
There you go.
Now he's taking the punishment from
There you
Cardenas. Plenty of time on the clock here. Fitz watching
Nice
closely.
shot back.
And Cardenas loses him from the corner. Cortes somehow able to get out.
Oh!
And that one's going to do it. Arturo Cardenas goes to the 8th round to close the show, but nevertheless picks up knockout number 9. We know he is a big-time Mexican puncher. He doesn't waste punches. He throws with that conviction. But in front of him this entire night was a game and ready Edgar Cortes, despite what the BoxRec page would tell you. Cardenas finally able to get his South Jersey resident out in round number 8. And you wonder during that 8th round, like Richardson said, do you go all out? Do you look to survive? At that point, look, the 7 prior rounds, no one's ever going to be able to erase them. They see them. They saw the heart. They saw the grit. They saw the determination. No shame at all for Edgar Cortes. But on this night, Arturo Cardenas remains undefeated. Let's go inside the ring with David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Charlie Fitch calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 1 minute and 30 seconds of the 8th and final round. Declaring your winner by TKO, he's still undefeated, Arturo Cardenas.
I think that's exactly what he was supposed to do. Step on the gas, pick up the pace, and get that guy out of there. And nothing but respect to that guy, Cardenas. He's a great fighter.
Yeah, Cardenas.
Can we get a nice round of applause out here for Double Trouble, Edgar Cortes.
Yeah, Cortes came in here and did what he could, so got to respect him, and I think he deserves another opportunity with that performance.
I think he just might, Shakur. Again, this was a guy who woke up on Monday afternoon, didn't think he'd be fighting a Boardwalk Ball on Saturday night. And Cardenas, who embraces Cortes, Robert Garcia going over there to show his respect as well. And now you wonder what is next for Arturo Cardenas, who says he does aspire to be in a title eliminator at some point here in 2025. Let's go inside the ring now as Cardenas is standing by with Ak.
Arturo, congratulations on a spectacular finish. He had a 2.5-year layoff. It was expected to be like kind of a showcase fight for you, but he won a few of them earlier rounds. Was he a lot better than you anticipated?
Nah, not really. La verdad que no, porque la neta, pues empecé un poco frío. Siempre a veces me pasa, pero la neta tenemos que trabajar en eso. Pero no, pues se mueve bien, corre bien, y pues hicimos un buen trabajo.
Did he hurt you at all?
Yeah, so, it didn't surprise me at all. I'm used to starting quite slowly. I'm sometimes quite cold when I start. Perhaps that's something I need to work on in the gym. But, he moved well, and he ran well in the ring. But I think we put on a good performance tonight.
Did he hurt you at all in there with any of the big left hands that he landed?
No, la verdad que nunca me lastimó. Siempre quise irme para adelante. O sea, siempre yo supe que tuve el control de la pelea, pero igual en ningún momento me lastimó.
No, at no point did he hurt me at any moment in the fight. I was the one that was always going forward in this fight, but definitely, there's no doubt he didn't hurt me at any point.
Before we get out of here, any message to the people in Mexico that might be watching tonight?
Sí, claro, la verdad que es un mensaje para los de México, ojalá me tengan ocupados. Queremos más peleas, la verdad, hasta poder llegar al siguiente año por un título mundial.
Yeah, so the message is, for all the people back home is that we continue to have fights, but we want to start going on, to higher levels so we can go on to become world champion.
Congratulations.
Y también quiero mandarle un saludo a toda mi gente, los de Zaguayo, Michoacán, todos los que me están apoyando siempre, les agradezco mucho. Y también tanto como la gente de Riverside también, muchas gracias y estaremos pronto de regreso aquí al ring.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to all my people back home in Michoacán as well, thanks for all the support. I'm really grateful for all that, and we'll be back in the ring very soon.
Thank you. Justin?
Thank you, Ak. Arturo Cardenas moves to 16-0-1 as we continue our action here on Before the